as you and I have discussed, the last year in real estate was an interesting year. Very low volume of closed sales, and if you did close them, it took a lot to get there. Maybe talk about your experience and how you, being a super just knowledgeable and trustworthy realtor, can be of service to clients, especially when it's a tough market.
Yeah, I know, and especially since a lot of agents just got into the business, during the COVID days and stuff like that. And a lot of deals were just smooth. You just, you wrote them up, and if they stuck, they were smooth sailing. But 2023 was definitely a change from that for sure. Had multiple challenges. Just every deal that we were putting together just had some challenges along the way, whether it being, just contractual issues or lending side issues, appraisals. And it's just, we had to keep those deals moving along because,
Right.
I mean, your client's goals are number one, and they chose to purchase this property or sell this house.
Yeah.
It's you got to be able to be knowledgeable enough to keep those deals on the rails and on the tracks, and keep it going all the way to the close.
Absolutely. And I'm putting you on the spot a little bit, but from some of those deals, do you have anything that you've learned from that you could advise potential buyers or sellers that hey, don't do this or do this? What caused those to fall off the rails, and how'd you overcome it?
Well, first off, I think the most important thing is probably just to not panic.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be situations in the real estate deal that are just going to be, outside of the box type of thing, but there's no reason to panic. Most of the things can be worked out. Some of them are negotiable items, right? Mm-hmm. But, I even had one deal last year that had a $40,000 shortfall in the appraisal. I didn't panic, and we ended up getting a new appraisal ordered, and it worked out. And that client was able to move from Arizona to the Austin area and achieve their goals. And,
Fantastic.
And we only delayed closing maybe a couple of days. So it worked out really well, and they're extremely happy now.
I agree that it seems simple. Don't panic. But to be good in this as a real estate or as a realtor or a mortgage loan officer, you have to be able to problem solve. You have to be
Absolutely.
Here's the problems, because there's going to be problems, or there's going to be barriers you got to overcome. It's here's our two potential solutions and options. And it's very rare to where there's so many moving parts to a transaction that very rarely do you just get into it and it's smooth sailing, everything, check, check, check. It's okay, we have to negotiate on this, or, our credit's a little low here, or maybe the seller wouldn't work with you on this, or something with the appraisal, or who knows? I mean, there's always stuff that comes up.
Yeah.
So I do think problem-solving skills is something that working with you have, you're able to problem solve very, very well, and it's a huge value add to clients, I think. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the deal that you and I did recently was a deal that we were able to get that one done pretty quickly.
It was quick,
and it was on a strict deadline because my clients were actually leaving the country the following day. So even though we had a short window for,
I think we closed 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, it was just 2.5 weeks or so. And we were able to get that done, and they got their goal accomplished, and were able to take vacation on time, no problems.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, do you